After much speculation, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton spoke up in support of President Obama's Syria policy.
It demands a strong response from the international community, led by the United States.
But she managed to avoid a full-throated endorsement of a military strike.
This discussion that has taken hold today about potential international control over Syria's stockpiles only could take place in the context of a credible military threat by the United States.
As Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton didn't mince words about U.S. policy towards Syria.
The regime of Bashar al-Assad must come to an end.
Horrible event that chemical weapons were used, and everyone has made it clear to the Syrian regime that's a red line for the world.
We have made our views very clear. We are certainly planning to take action if that eventuality were to occur.
Privately, Clinton pushed to arm the rebels, but the president did not sign on until after she left government. Now, the White House needs her help. With 55% of the American public opposed to striking Syria, even with congressional approval, the administration wants Clinton to lend her credibility to their plan. The president is putting Clinton in a tricky and all too familiar position. Flashback to 2008.
I was opposed to Iraq from the start.
In the Democratic presidential primary, then candidate Obama beat up Senator Clinton over her vote to use force in the Iraq War.
So I think I made a reasoned judgment. Unfortunately, the person who actually got to execute the policy did not.
We don't just need somebody who's ready on day one. We need somebody who is right on day one.
It helped, establishing Obama as the outsider candidate of change. Clinton's campaign hit back.
It's 3 a.m. and your children are safe and asleep. But there's a phone in the White House and it's ringing. Something's happening in the world. Your vote will decide who answers that call.
It was too late to help Clinton, but in some quarters that impression stuck. Last week, as the president publicly worked through his position on Syria, former RNC chair Ed Gillespie tweeted, "Clear now when the 3 a.m. call came, Barack Obama couldn't find his glasses, knocked phone off nightstand, still reaching around for receiver." It's a reminder that nothing in politics stays in the past, a lesson Hillary Clinton knows well. And Jake, you know this is an especially awkward position for former Secretary Clinton, because she's being pushed to take a stand on Syria at a time when she really has no control over how the policy will be executed. As a private citizen, she isn't required to take a position, and it could have real ramifications if she decides to run in 2016. In other words, the president could once again be, in a way, hurting her chances at the Oval Office.